So like I said, today is going to be light weights only, if that. I really actually don't think you're going to need it too much. We're going to do mostly body weight. We're going to create a couple different circuits. You're going to follow along. It's going to be fantastic. You're going to get sweaty. All of these things that I'm letting you know how it's going to be in advance. Because it will be whatever we make it, right? Let's start by stretching. This person thought. Okay, so open up those legs wide, tilt your head to one side, and then reach. Bring it back up, tilt your head to one side, and then reach. Keep doing that. Let me admit somebody. Okay, so tilt your head to one side, and then reach. Get an extra stretch in your neck. Tilt your head to the other side, and then reach. Slowly come up, tilt. Shoulder. We want to wake up our muscles. Tell them good morning, good afternoon. If you're in the States, then your muscles are probably already awake. Okay, come into big arm circles back. They may be awake, but they may not be stretched, right? So still you might be stiff. I need to push this camera back. Big arm circles back. Good, there we go. Okay, now forward. Big arm circles forward. Now take it to the side and just lower your hand all the way down to your toe. Get more of a leg stretch in. Slide it up. Slide it down to your other toe. You should feel that in the back of your leg, in your hamstring. Slide it up. Slide it down. Up. And then down. Want to get those legs loosened up again. A couple more times. The hamstrings, the back of your legs hardly get used. They're a minor muscle group. So whenever we target them, you usually will feel them the next day. It's not because, how do you put this? It's not because we did anything extraordinary. Go ahead and stand up, high knees. So it's not like we did something extraordinary that was a really difficult move. It's just that we were able to pinpoint and target one particular muscle group and only use that muscle, and then that's when it's activated and you feel it the most. So, does that make sense? So even we were only using our light weights, but because we did the deadlift properly, you targeted that one muscle and we worked it out. So that's a good thing. Now bring your legs to the back for high butt kicks. So yeah, even like this, I can feel it. I don't know if I would say it hurts, but I say, you know, it's definitely a little tender. That's for me. I would like to know, you know, what things were sore on you guys, just so I can understand, like, if you're doing it properly or not. So they're feeling a little bit more warmed up. Once they feel completely warmed up, usually the tenderness will go away. Because what makes them kind of tender is that they've tightened up. So we're trying to stretch them back up. Okay, good. Give me a twist to the side. and a twist to the other side. So try and get your arm all the way and twist your hip. Have your hip twisting. You should feel that right here. Twist. Try and keep your feet planted so that you can ensure that it's your hips moving. We want to get those hips rotating, actually rotating. Because I can put my arm over here and my hip's not even moving. See that? I can move my head and my arm. My hips didn't move at all. But if you actually see your hip rotation, that's what we want. We want to get those hips moving. So this is also, maybe something you don't do all the time. Okay, good. I think we're pretty warmed up. Have your water handy if you don't have it already. We are going to do 30-second intervals. So let me just change this real quick. We're only going to do 30 seconds. Seems fair enough, right? And then our rest time is going to be 10 to 15 seconds. Okay? We're going to do mini burpees or full burpees. So let me just run through them. That way you guys can know and we can get through it quickly. The first move, for my level 1 people, you're either going to be on your knees and you're going to do a push-up on your knees, back onto a seated position, and a thrust up. So it's going to be down, up, sit, thrust. That's level 1. Or a modification to level 1 is over at the door, push up or a wall. Push up to the wall and a light hop if you would like to modify it. And then those that want to do a full burpee, it's going to be a push up, 2, hop forward, hop up. So you can kind of mix it up a little bit if you want. That's the first one. Then it's going to be a squat hold. So we're going to go into a squatted position, not leaning past our knee, and we're just going to hold it, completely hold it. That's that one. And then the third one, running high knees in place. So it's going to be high intensity, high knees in place. Then we're going to go back to burpees. Then we're going to go to a plank. Then after the plank, we have mountain climbers. From there, we're going back to a burpee. Don't worry, you don't have to remember this. I'm going to tell you. I'm just giving you an overview. Then we're going to go to plank push-ups, which is using our forearms, and I'll explain. And then lastly, plank crunches. So everything that we're going to be doing, half of it is on the mat. So my level 1 people, if you don't want to be down on the mat sometimes, do the exercise over at the wall. Just pretend that the wall is your mat and you're standing up instead. Okay, does that make sense? Okay, so we have mini burpees, 30 seconds, that's it. You can start off on your knees, down, up, thrust. Those of you that are really good at these and push-ups, do a full burpee. Push yourself. Last one. Okay, to your feet. Get into a squatted position. In 5, we're going to start. We're having our rest time right now. Ready? Go into a squat and just hold. That's it. Get a nice form of that squat. Have your invincible wall. You're not leaning past your knees. Breathe in. You're just holding it. 5 more seconds. Breathe in. Okay, stand up. We have a rest of 10 seconds. Then we're going into our high knees. This one, do quickly. You do as quickly as you can. Ready? And go. High knees can either be just stepping really high or take it up a notch. So whichever one you can do. You can easily just do this, regular high knees, my level 1, or you're sprinting. 3, 2, and 1. Stop. Back down to mini burpees or regular burpees. In 3, 2, 1, go. It's as many as you can do in the 30 seconds. Last 5. And stop. Stay on the mat though. We're gonna go into a plank. It could be either a high plank on your hands or on your forearms. Ready? I'm on a high plank, but you can be on your forearms. Breathe in. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Stay on the mat. From here, we have mountain climbers. My level 1, if you want to go to the wall, hold the wall and do high knees to the wall. You can do that, or just in place. You can do high knees if you don't want to do mountain climbers. Ready? Let's go. Try and keep your speed up on this because it's only 30 seconds. But my level 1, if you can't do it quickly, that's okay. Do what you can do. And stop. Woo! We've got mini burpees in 10. The rest time goes a lot quicker once we get the ball rolling. Ready? And go. Remember to try and thrust on that lift. Thrust. That way you're using your thighs. Last one, and stop. Woo. Stay on the mat. We have plank push-ups. That's when you go up, up, down, down. Up, up, down, down. You can also be on your knees for my level 1 people, okay? So ready, go. Level 1, you're on your knees. Up, up, down, down. This is level 1. Level 2 is a full up, down. Try to alternate your ones that go up. Woo! And stop. So you'll feel that one next time around. You'll be able to do it a little bit quicker. It's alternating which one you do a single arm push-up. So it's up, down, no, so it's up, up, down, down, and then switch. Up, up, down, down, okay? So if your right arm pushes you up one time, the next time let your left arm push you up. You want to switch the push-up capabilities each time. We got one more. Ready? We're on to side plank crunches. Level 1, lift up your knees, just like this. Level 1, just like this. Level 2, you're in a plank and you're crunching side to side. Really get that knee out to the side, okay? Here we go. So you're on a full plank, left, right. It's further of a reach than a high knee. It's out to the side, not inside. So you're trying to touch that elbow with your knee on a full plank. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so that was our first round through. Second, I'll do less talking, but basically 3 sets of burpees in the circuit. We have that squat hold, the high knees as quickly as possible, the plank hold, and then mountain climbers. I'm trying to read my notes. And then we also have that plank push-up that I was just explaining to you, and then the plank crunches. So we got another round. Are you ready? You should be all warmed up now. Heart rate is up. This time we'll go through it a little bit quicker because you'll know what we're doing. So let's go. Mini burpees or regular. It's up to you. Just thrust from your thighs. And last one. Good. Okay. Come to a squat and hold. Ready? Get into position. Have your imaginary wall in front of you. And go. So if you haven't noticed, we have some static movement sandwiched in between active movement. So this is static. We're not moving. Woo! Okay. Good job. Stand up. We have running high knees. So you decide how fast you're going to do this. You can either take it as a sprint or you can just take it as high knees. Ready? Here we go. Breathe in. Get those knees up as high as you can. 3, 2, and 1. Stop. We're going down to mini burpees. Get into position. Or you're doing your regular. It's up to you. In 3, 2, and 1. Go. Halfway there. 10 seconds left. Last one, and stop. Woo. We're into a plank next. Get ready. Choose either high or forearm. Ready and go. Just a static hold. Breathe in. Five, four, three, two, one. Woo! Stay down here. Mountain climbers are next. You have your 10-second break. So we have very little break. Mountain climbers can be done at the wall as high knees. Ready? And go. So however I'm doing it on the mat, you can do it at the wall. Just pretend that the wall is your mat. If you're needing to modify what we're doing. Woo! And stop. Get ready for mini burpees or regular burpees. Here we go. 10 seconds is up. Down, up, thrust. We're going to go through this series 3 times. So, you're almost through. Last one. Woo! Okay. We've got plank push-ups. So, this is the one where you start on your forearm, push up with one hand, then the other, then back down, back down. Here we go. Try to alternate which side is going up. You can be on your knees if you need to. Woo, and stop. Good job. Good job. Okay, last one. We have those plank crunches. So, elbow to knee. Or knee to elbow, reverse. Same thing, you know what I mean. Okay, get into that plank position and bring your knee up to try and touch that elbow. Your knee is going out to the side, not in your center. Breathe in. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo, you did it. We got one more through. One more time through. Take a deep breath before we get started again. Grab a sip of water if you need. Remember, lots of drink. Okay. Ready for mini burpees? Here we go. Thrust up with your thighs. Two, last one. Whew. Come to your feet for that static hold squat. In 5, 4, 3, ready? Get into position and hold it. Practice that invisible wall in front of your knees. Don't lean past your knees. Deep breath in. Deep breath. Last 3, 2, and 1. Stand. Good job. High knees is next. Either a quick high knee or sprinting. Okay, here we go. Get those knees up as high as you can. Comfortably get them. Woo! And stop. Get ready for mini burpees. Come down to the floor. And go. And stop. Plank hold is next. Get ready for it in 5. Deep breath. Ready? And stop. Woo. We have mountain climbers next. Either on the floor or at the wall. Get ready. In 2, and 1. Go. Last 10. And stop. Deep breath. Woo. Mini burpees is next. Ready? And go. And stop. Woo. Almost there, guys. Almost there. We've got our plank push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alternating arms. Ready, go. And stop. Woo. Plank crunches is next. Last one on the mat or at the wall. Ready? Here we go. Last one. Woo! Come up to your feet. You got a couple minutes break before we go into the next one. Grab your water. Okay, so while you're having your break, you're gonna watch me. So I'm not getting a break, but I want you to watch me so it keeps it moving. This one is not gonna be timed. It's gonna be counted. So let me just show you the exercises. We're gonna be on all fours like this. We're gonna stretch one leg out, and it's just gonna be touching the floor and lifting. Okay, that's our first one. We're gonna do both sides. Then a second one, we're gonna start in the laying down position and push ourselves up. From here, we're gonna come into a square, put our feet up, try and get them flat, and then push down into a triangle. You see how right now it's kind of a square? We're gonna push our feet to where our heels are almost touching the ground as best as we can. It's going to be a stretch for you. Push. See that? How my feet went from my heels are not touching to now they're touching the ground. And that really stretches your calf. So we'll run through that. Then similar movement. We're going to be in all fours. Come up to our feet. And as best as you can, you're going to push and lift. So you're going to try and get that leg at a diagonal with your torso facing the ground. My level 1 people, just try and lift your leg, okay? Don't try and be as precise with the angle, but that's going to be the goal, okay? And then from there, from here, we're going to bring that knee into a crunch. So it's going to be a sweeping motion. See that? Sweep. Sweep. So you're rocking on your hands and you're sweeping your leg up and bringing your knee through. That's why you can see why I'm walking through all this slow. It's because some of these moves we haven't done much. Then we're going to go back down to the side to something we have done. Leg raises. One side and then the other side. So that one would be relatively easy for you guys. Then we're going to be laying down on our back for just leg bicycles only, not crunching. If you feel like you want to add a crunch in, you can, but we're going to focus on just bringing our knees to our chest in a bicycle. And then lastly, it's going to be crunches through our legs, reaching through our legs. So just like this, okay? So a couple harder moves mixed in with some seasoned older moves that you guys are probably mastered already. But like I said, we're not timing this. We're going to focus on our form, the first run through. Then the second run through, we'll go through it a little bit faster. And then third time through, you should be a pro, right? You should have it all ready to go. So the first one, you're going to start on all fours. It's leg lifts. So just like this. If you need to do this at a chair, you can do this at a chair. This one and the other one that we're laying down on the leg, you can do it on a chair if you need support for your wrist. Okay, let's count to 20. One side, ready, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Switch legs. Ready? And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Okay, lay down flat on the mat. Hands are next to your shoulders. Lift up as high as you can. Just from this position, we're going to hold it for a couple seconds. Then get your toes on the ground. Come up to a knee, to your toes, and push your head down. Hold it there for a couple seconds. Slide it back down to the ground into this position. So that was 1. Let's give me 4 more. Okay, here we go. 1, 2. Lean it forward, lower it down. Lift for 3. Down and push yourself up for a stretch. This is going to be 4. Slowly come down, push up. This is our last one. And good. Good job. So we just did 5 of those. Not so bad, right? Roll your wrists out. It does put a lot of pressure on your wrists. So that's why I said if you need to do some of these on the chair, you can. So just kind of rotate your wrists both ways. Same with this next one. If you don't want to use your wrists because maybe they're a weak spot for you, you can go over to the chair, lean into the chair, and we're going to be sweeping our leg up and through as best as you can. So you can do that at holding onto the chair, okay? If you need to. So here we go. We got 10 of these. We're going to sweep on each side. Come into a high plank. Lift and lean into the lift. And then sweep the knee up. Sweep the knee back. So that was 1, 2, 3. This is not done fast. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 more. 9 and 10. Good. Come into a seated position. Rotate those arms before we do the other leg. Those wrists. Let the blood flow come through. Your wrists will get stronger as time goes on. But if you have, carpal tunnel or any type of wrist injury like it broke or sprained, you're going to want to do this modified style. So you can just hold on to the back of the chair. You don't have to lean into the chair. Hold on to the back of the chair and do the same thing as best as possible. Sweeping and lifting. Okay, 10 on the other side. Come into a high plank. Ready? And lift. And through. right leg definitely goes higher, I think. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Woo! Is that a little bit challenging? Yeah. So those are moves that we don't really do very often. Bring it down to the mat. We have side leg lifts. These are a piece of cake after what we just did. Ready? Lift. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you have issues with your shoulder, you can lay completely flat. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Roll over to the other side. Ready and go. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Roll it over to your back. We have just bicycles. If you want to add in the extra crunch on the top, you can, but we're just doing bicycles for what it's designed for. We have 20. Ready? And go. Try and keep your legs suspended in the air. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. From here, feet flat on the ground. We are going to reach through our legs as best as we can, or you can have one hand at the back of your neck to support your neck and head. Ready? For 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Stop. Whew. Good job. Ready to go through that one again? Okay, so this time you know the positions. We'll go through it a little bit faster. We're doing leg raises first. So my level 1 modified, you're going to a chair, holding onto the back of the chair. Ready? And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Switch legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Come down into a seated. Roll your wrists. We have our stretch coming up next. You can do this at the back of a chair too if your wrists are bothering you. It's not going to be as perfect, but it'll be something similar if your wrists just absolutely cannot handle it. Okay, so we start off laying down. Hands are next to our shoulders. We push up into a stretch. Then we come into a triangle, trying to push those heels down to the ground. Then we come back down into that stretch. Then we roll back up, triangle, this is 2. Hold that stretch for a couple seconds. And then we come back down. You should feel this in your lower back. Back up. 3. Come down. Push it up. This is 4. This is the last one. Try and get those heels touching the ground in a triangle position. Good. Come to your knees and roll those wrists. So your wrists will get stronger. I keep saying that. Even myself, I have to get that blood flow back into it. Roll your wrists. That's why these moves are not done fast. We did our high intensity first. This is more of our stretching and slow strength training moves. So a little bit of both. We'll get some high intensity before we end though. Okay, next we have our knee sweeps. Okay, so we have 10 on each side. Come into a plank. Lift that leg as high as you can. Sweep that knee through. Lift and sweep. Lift. That's 3. That's 4. 5. 6. 7. 9. Last one. 10. Whew. Come and rotate those wrists. Now my right leg definitely goes higher than my left leg. That means that my left hip is a lot tighter than my right. Probably mostly because I'm right side dominant. So my right takes over versus my left. So if you're noticing that with you, that whichever side is tighter, that's the side that needs more stretching, more force. You have to kind of push it a little bit harder. So I'm going to try and push it a little bit higher this time. Here we go. In a plank. Lift. And sweep through. That's 3. 4. I'm just trying to stretch it more. 5. 6. 2 more. You can feel it really. That's 9. Sweep it through. Woo! That's 10. So I really pushed myself on that one. I can really feel this hip is way tighter. Probably need to go in with like a tennis ball and roll on it on the ground to really loosen up those muscle fibers. That's something you can do as well. Okay, to your side for leg lifts. You know these are piece of cake, right? Piece of cake, let's go. 20. 17. 14. 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. Switch sides. You want to try and get it as high up as you can. Ready? Nine, 10, halfway there. 3, 2, and last one. Stop. Roll over to your back. For bicycle crunches, well, just bicycles, minus the crunch. If you want to add the crunch, you can, but I'm demonstrating just bicycles. We want 10 on each side, so I'm going to count to 20, okay? Here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Woo! We have crunches, 20 crunches through our legs. So keep your legs flat. Ready? And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, last one, 20. Woo! Good job, guys. Okay, for our last part, grab those light weights. Okay, last part, grab your light weights. We're gonna end it with some high intensity. I forgot to get my light weights out. Okay, so watch what this move is going to be. It's going to be a compound move. You might have to get your rhythm first. It's going to be a 1-2, but at the same time as a step out. So 1, 2, right? Here's our top part. 1, 2, and then 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, so it's just like this with our legs. And then 1, 2. So it's the full thing is 4 points. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, but we're gonna do it fast. Sometimes when you slow it down, it's like, wait, what am I doing? So let me change the song and turn it up. It's as quick as you can go. High intensity. Okay? Start. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in. Okay, add back the bicep curls. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Keep going. Okay, take out the bicep curl. Try and speed it up a little bit. Breathe in. Arms are feeling it. And stop. Whew. So, your arms are feeling that one. Shake it off. Good job. We only have a couple minutes left. So, we're gonna do it for some stretches. Come down to the mat. You guys did really good. Today wasn't as intense in some areas, but in other areas, like I still could feel the shaking at times. So come into a number 4 stretch. So you're making a number 4 with your leg. Cross your ankle over your knee. Gently push down on your knee and lean forward to reaching towards that straight ankle. So you want to grab as close as possible to your straight leg ankle while gently pushing down on your bent knee. This is a really good stretch for hip and sciatic nerve pain, or just from sitting disease, which is sitting too long. Everywhere you go, you're just sitting, sitting, sitting. This is a really good stretch to wake everything back up. Okay, switch legs. Believe it or not, stretching is just as important as the exercise itself. Because if your muscles are too tight and in knots, then they're not going to be able to perform or grow. Change composition, things such as that. They're not going to be able to do that if they are all tangled up in knots. So really try and gently push down that bent knee. I can personally feel it a lot more on this left side that I'm on, because remember I was saying that my left side was tighter when I was doing those knee sweeps. So the stretches needed a lot more. And once you feel like it's not quite stretching anymore, that means that you've opened it up. So that's good. So you want to kind of stretch between 10 to 30 seconds until you feel that muscle release. Okay? Come and lay flat. Bring one knee to your chest and hold. So if you feel when you initially start off a stretch, you feel, oh wow, this is really tight. And then you continue to hold it, you will actually feel less tight. Does that make sense? How many times can I say feel in one sentence? And then once you feel it not be so tight, that means it's releasing. Okay, switch legs. Pull the next one to your chest. I guess I like to explain things because I want you to understand why you're doing certain things, not just I'm telling you what to do. You can hear Sabrina. She's playing with the dog. And stretch it out. Good. Roll over to your side. Knee to the ground. And rotate your hip. Knee on one side, shoulder on the other. Gently pull. The dogs are really wanting to know what we're doing on the floor. They're very interested in why we're laying on the floor. Hey, are you here to play with me? Come, that's great. I'm playing with you. I need to play. Are you on the ground? Let's play. Okay, rotate other side. It never fails. Every time we're on the ground, they come and they want to figure out why. I don't know if they're like checking on us, like, did you die? Did you fall and you can't get up? But at least they're checking on us, right? That's what they're there for. Okay, roll to your back, roll to your side, gently push up. I always encourage you that when you're on your back to roll to your side first and then push yourself up. Even when you're laying in bed, it's better. Just as a little side point, if you're laying in bed like this and you want to get up, instead of just getting up like this out of bed, it's better to lay to your side in bed and roll up. And then bring your feet out and then get out of bed. So, okay, you guys are done. I went a couple minutes over, sorry. I'm a little chatty today. Just want you to understand the method behind the madness. So let me hurry up and try and grab a quick photo before anybody has to leave. Oh, let me unspotlight myself. Remove spotlight. Come here. They really want the dog in the picture. Okay. They're just having fun with the dogs. Okay, cheese. Cheese. Let's take a good one. Turn your cameras on. Yay, cheese. Grandma. Okay, got it. These guys are delirious. See what exercise does in this household? Apparently it makes you delirious. So thank you guys so much for joining again today. I'm going to send the replay out as fast as possible for those on the East Coast that want to try and get it in tonight before they go to sleep and weren't able to come on live. So they like to stay on our same schedule. So good to see you guys. Private message me if you have anything that you'd like to tell me or you like to share, please. I'm always open to hearing about it. Thanks for joining live. Bye, guys.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye. Bye, Lisa. Bye.